Tell me about like your influences as far as like announcing goes. It could be commentators, it could be ring announcers. What's your style like?
So when I first got in, I was working for a company called Classic Pro Wrestling, and they were old school style. So I went and researched the greatest of all time, and that's Howard the
Mhm.
Finkelstein, Finkelstein.
Mhm. Mhm.
And man, that was my delivery in the beginning. That was my cadence and everything. I even tried to have his timing right. I didn't get it, but I like to think that that was how I envisioned the style. Now, some shows want you to announce over the music. That can be done, but you've got to have a really nice sound system and really good microphones for that to work properly. And I mean, I can tell by the microphone and headphone setup that I see on you that you understand, audio engineering as
Mhm.
well.
Mhm.
So I'm an audiophile. I'm a freaking a fanatic about
Mhm.
audio video quality. So I prefer you get me in the ring, you get the wrestlers in the ring, and we have both of them in there. And I give you everything you want. Whatever the wrestlers tell me they want is what they're going to get. If they want, I'm from up the damn street, that's what I'm saying, because that's literally one person's entrance. That's legitimately what he said, where he says he's from every time.
Oh wow.
Uh, it, unless we're at a school and then he changes it. I will correct that. Unless we're someplace where you're not supposed to say that word, then we don't.
Yeah, I gotta keep it clean for the kids
Right.
in the
Yes.
audience.
Uh, yeah. I. That's definitely not any of my shows. I don't. I do. I do and say as I please. I try to be respectful for everybody else, but when it comes to me and my content, I'm my own monster. So that's the way I look at it.
Sure.
I'm from an area where they talk fast and everybody's considered an a-hole. So when you come to the South and the Bible Belt, you're going to be looked at like you're Satan's spawn. So, um, but as it's progressed, I started watching the UFC announcer Buffer and
Mhm.
seeing the energy that he put into it and seeing the reaction he got from the crowd. And I was like, hold up, combine it. So I combined the classic style with the delivery of the new age. And to me, it seems to work out the best. Occasionally, I throw in something quirky. I got to introduce Ricky Morton. Uh, Ricky and Carrie did a charity show. I forgot about this one entirely. We did a school charity benefit that, like back to school, where we were
Yeah.
raising money for the
Mhm.
kids.
Mhm.
Bring a book bag, get in for wrestling
Sure.
type of thing. I completely forgot about that. We did that in Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, Ricky Morton's there, Carrie Morton's there, Sam Houston is there, Bobby Fulton, Jackie Fulton, they're there. George South is in the house. I mean, like, just
A star-studded lineup.
the legends of the Southeast wrestling scene are there, and these guys are known worldwide. Uh, but we were there, man. I said, look, I don't even need to introduce this man because everybody in here already knows who it is, but I'm going to try it anyway. That was legitimately what I said to the crowd. And I didn't write anything down for Ricky, nothing. I did everything from here because I wanted the audience, to be as enthusiastic and infatuated as I was.
I mean, when you go to a wrestling show, it's hard to not get energized because you're in an event where the adrenaline picks up. I mean, that's anywhere you go, whether you're at a WWE or AEW show or an indie show. I mean, you're there and you hear music in the background and you got people on their feet. I mean, it just comes with the territory, literally.
Right. Um, but getting to introduce him, I when I got out of the ring that time, I had to step outside because I'm standing and George South and Sam Houston. ended up talking to me while I was outside. And I said, if my brothers could see me, I'm the youngest of five. I said, if my brothers could see me standing here with you and him after just doing that with Ricky Morton in the ring, uh, they'd be on the floor. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know what to say to me. So as quickly as I could, I got the footage sent to me probably about a week later, and I sent it to both of them. I'm like, hey, so I did something that was kind of cool, guys. I'm gonna let y'all see it before the rest of the world here. And I sent it straight to them, and they lost their mind. They thought it was the coolest thing because those were guys that they watched when they were growing up.
Yeah,
So
it's generational.